And now an update on a story we've followed, a Texas couple that hoped to make history, delivering the first baby in the U.S. using a donor uterus.
It was part of an experimental program at the Cleveland Clinic, but that organ failed. Now the couple is opening up in their first TV interview about what happened. Here's NBC's Janet Shamlian.
Lindsey McFarland made headlines across the country when she was introduced last month as the nation's first recipient of a uterus transplant.
They have provided me with a gift that I will never be able to repay.
But just hours later, and 2 weeks after the historic surgery, it was over.
The press conference was at 10:30. By 2:30, I realized that my incision was bleeding, and several hours later, I was still bleeding, and so they took me into OR at 7 o'clock that night.
The 26-year-old was sedated when doctors told Blake they had no choice but to remove the organ.
You lose more than just the uterus. You lose a lot of the hopes and dreams that you had for the future.
It was heartbreaking. With 3 adopted children, the couple are parents. But Lindsey, born without a uterus, always hoped to experience childbirth. So the clinical trial seemed like an answer to those dreams. After a year of being monitored with the donor uterus inside her, doctors would implant the couple's embryos.
It's going to be a while before I work through everything, just because we had such high hopes.
The Cleveland Clinic says the organ had to come out after a serious complication, a yeast infection in the uterus that turned life-threatening when it spread to Lindsey's artery. A major setback for the program. The only successful transplants have been in Sweden.
We would not proceed with another transplant until we have come up with a clear understanding of how this infection occurred and a clear solution to avoid it from happening.
Lindsey is not eligible for another transplant, but the trial will continue with other women once doctors study her case.
If you could do it all again, would you go through it?
We can always say that we gave it a shot, and that even if they just learned something from her procedure, that it was a success.
It's been a long time away for the Texas couple.
I can't wait. I'm ready.
Anxious to see their family, they haven't given up hope of having their own biological children. Now, a new dream.
What's next for you in terms of your family?
Obviously, we have the embryos that we got from IVF, and my mom has actually offered to be a surrogate.
Lindsey, who received letters of support from others in the trial, says she'll be there for them.
What's your confidence level that this trial in the United States will yield a baby?
I have high hopes that one or several of these women will have that bundle of joy at the end.
The McFarlands say they have no regrets and are looking to the future.
That we're excited to get to go home.
It doesn't end here, you know, and we're still excited about the future possibilities.
Both heartbreak and hope after trying for a medical miracle. For today, Janet Shamlian, NBC News, Weston, Florida.
And still hopeful that this could work out for them down the road.
Can you imagine? They put so much into it as well.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.